Hello everyone, my name is Ki-Hong Kim. My English name is Ignaz, that's my nickname. And I used to use Alfred back in middle school. This is my Facebook page. I would like to introduce about the Incredibism. I'm the founder of Incredibism and Incredibism artist, and I call myself a doctor of Incredibism since I have basically created it. So I've made Incredibism Gallery the because Ttaemoon-e at the in the Facebook profile. This is my Facebook profile here, and I would like to guide in this video. I would like to guide you guys to how and where to look into the Incredibism art gallery. The because so from this section, this is my entire current count on the Incredibism creation, and this is my these are all my history, my biography. You also have links to many of my other Incredibism sources. I've been designing, planning, and writing my fiction novel DMU, Delusional Math Universe. Within the Delusional Math Universe, I've been categorizing, subcategorizing many fictions that will go along with it, creating entire new universe of Incredibism. But today, I would like to introduce it to you guys, just the gallery and the introduction to the gallery about the Incredibism. So the profile here, click on this. This is the photo section. After clicking the photo section, you will see the album section here. Click on that, and now you have entered my gallery. The because Ttaemun-e. From here, I highly suggest you to start from this section, the prologue, gallery Ttaemun-e, the beginning plot or section. I've divided it into about 15 plus 2 to 3 extra categories about the Incredibism. In there, you'll see my all my art, not all my art works, but the few of them, many Incredibism artworks from there, from architecture, paintings, NFTs, so on. Architectural design. I mean, so starting from here, click on that. Now, at each section, I also recommend you to click on this, so read more or see more the line, and read this general introduction of that section first. So this is okay. Now I will use the reading aloud technology to guide you through all the descriptions about the Incredibism, the beginning. Thank you. I hope you enjoy. It's about 2 to 3 hours long introduction. Just this single section, the category section alone, is about 2 to 3 section long description, guideline, and narrative. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Title: Flow, May 3, 2017. this photo represents self-reflection and insight. It conveys the awareness that water, through its transformation into vapor and back again, plays a vital role in giving life to trees. The piece highlights my existence as an observer of nature's cycle, emphasizing my connection to its order and harmony. Ohio, USA. Part 1. My Incredibism artworks embody a dialogue, infusing each piece with human consciousness. This interconnectedness enables them to collaborate, creating a symphony of interactions that finalize their true existence. Each artwork, though unique, becomes part of a greater whole, resonating with profound meaning and depth. This dynamic interplay reflects the essence of Incredibism, where individual expressions converge to form a complete and unified artistic experience. Part 1. The Foundations of Incredibism. Overview of Incredibism, Introduction to the philosophy and the core concept. Inspiration and origins, my personal journey, experiences, and the development of Incredibism. Defining Incredibism, what sets it apart from other art movements, exploring art as a phenomenon and not just expression. Part 2. Incredibism's unique methodologies. Watercolor technique, detailed discussion of my distinctive Incredibism watercolor methods. Furniture, exploring the concept of furniture and accessories as symbolic representations of human traits and liberation. Human trait liberation art, how it fits into my broader work and contributes to human expression. Part 3. Architectural vision, city the face concept and structure of city the face, architectural elements and urban design, including how it embodies Incredibism. Linguistic rotational masks, their significance, function, and symbolic representation in the city. Practical and cultural integration, how the city concept aligns with societal and cultural advancements. Part 4. Characters and narratives in Incredibism. Shafurther and metaverse characters, exploration of characters like Shafurther, their roles, and their architectural connections. Delusional Math Universe, overview of my novel and animation series, their connections to Incredibism and how they extend the narrative into a wider storytelling format. Part 5. Artistic and philosophical contributions. Art as phenomenon, artistry as expression, detailed explanation of my philosophy and approach to blending artistic expression with deeper meaning. Bridging disciplines, how Incredibism incorporates fields such as mathematics, linguistics, psychology, and human anatomy. Interdisciplinary influence, the role of science and philosophy in shaping my art. Part 6. The role of AI and future technology in Incredibism. Human creativity versus AI, my stance on the limitations of AI in art and the importance of human creativity. Predictions for the future, how Incredibism anticipates and adapts to future technological developments such as AI, virtual reality, and robotics. Art in a technological society, the importance of maintaining human elements in a world increasingly dominated by technology. Part 7. Social and practical impact of Incredibism. Practicality of Incredibism art, how my work extends beyond aesthetics into areas like city planning, product design, and societal reflection. Art as a tool for self-discovery and growth, how Incredibism encourages personal and societal reflection and growth. Cultural and economic value, my belief that creativity and artistic expression will drive future economies and social systems. Part 8. The future of Incredibism and final reflections. Expansion of Incredibism, future directions for my art, including commercialization, new artistic experiments, and broader cultural influence. The role of Incredibism in society, how Incredibism can influence social structures, education, and culture. Conclusion and call to action, encouragement for others to engage with Incredibism, express their creativity, and participate in this artistic revolution. #Incredibism.
Title: December 10, 2017. This photo captures a moment of sadness, as I grieve the passing of my paternal grandparents, whom I couldn't be with at their final moments. It shows me mourning alone at a seaside dock, while seagulls nearby gently comforted me. The background, with its human-engineered bridge, felt to me like a natural extension of my sorrow, filling the screen with a poignant sense of sadness. It felt as if I was witnessing myself, sacrificing for my own life, in that moment. New York, USA. Part 2. Human existence is marked by a perpetual struggle with pain and conflict, the origins of which often remain elusive, whether these come from internal sources, external circumstances, or interpersonal dynamics. In our quest to resolve these mysteries, we inadvertently create new shocks and events, further entangling ourselves in a web of confusion and turmoil. Part 1. The Foundations of Incredibism. Introduction to Incredibism. Incredibism is not just a movement, or an art form, it represents a complete rethinking of how art, philosophy, and human experience intersect. It challenges the idea that art is merely a reflection of the world or a tool for expression. Instead, Incredibism positions art as a phenomenon, a direct, multidimensional interaction with reality, knowledge, and personal experience. At its core, it is an attempt to break through the constraints of traditional artistic boundaries and explore new ways to engage with the complexities of existence, the limitations of perception, and the potential for creative expression to provide solutions to societal and personal dilemmas. The origins and personal journey. The inception of Incredibism begins with the life and creative evolution of Ki-hong Kim, whose personal experiences and intellectual pursuits form the foundation of this unique movement. From an early age, Kim faced challenges that deeply shaped his worldview and creative process. Growing up in an environment where societal pressures, personal hardship, and intellectual pursuits collided, Kim began to see life as a process of continuous discovery, adaptation, and expression. Despite adversity, Kim developed a powerful inner resilience. His dedication to self-study and personal growth became his cornerstone, channeling his pain and experiences into a new way of understanding the world. Kim's journey was not one of mere survival, but of self-discovery, and through this, he realized that art could serve as more than a reflection of life's challenges. It could provide insights and solutions. Incredibism, therefore, is rooted in Kim's personal philosophy of self-liberation, self-expression, and the desire to unlock the deeper truths of human existence. The art form itself embodies Kim's exploration of self-knowledge, and his works are not only expressions of beauty but symbols of intellectual liberation, challenges to societal norms, and reflections of deeper philosophical inquiry. Defining Incredibism. The philosophy of Incredibism can be defined in one simple, but powerful notion: art as a phenomenon. Art, in this context, is not limited to visual expression, but is instead viewed as an unfolding event that transcends traditional dimensions of perception. Incredibism breaks away from the idea that art is simply an act of personal expression. Instead, it treats art as a phenomenon, meaning that it recognizes art as something which exists independently of the artist's need to express something. It is an event that happens between the viewer, the artist, and the artwork. Every form, structure, and technique in Incredibism serves a deeper purpose, working together to unlock new dimensions of understanding and engagement. This approach leads to art as discovery. Incredibism does not impose a predefined meaning but instead opens up layers of interpretation, not just for the viewer, but for society as a whole. It encourages a shift in perception, allowing individuals to transcend traditional boundaries and explore new dimensions of knowledge and existence. Incredibism also stands apart from other art movements because it embraces and synthesizes a variety of disciplines: mathematics, science, linguistics, sociology, human anatomy, psychology, and physical education within the artwork. This cross-disciplinary nature is key to understanding the scope and depth of Incredibism, as it is not merely about aesthetics, but about a philosophical exploration that unlocks deeper truths about human existence. Incredibism and the notion of self-realization. Central to Incredibism is the idea of self-realization. Kim views art as a mechanism for personal growth and self-awareness. His works do not simply seek to convey an emotion or narrative, they are invitations for the viewer to engage deeply with their own thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Through this engagement, viewers can experience profound self-discovery. Kim's intention is for his art to provoke reflection, allowing each individual to unearth hidden dimensions within themselves. In this way, Incredibism functions almost as a mirror, not reflecting the physical world, but instead reflecting the internal landscape of the viewer's mind. Kim's goal is not to simply showcase his art, but to open a dialogue between the viewer and the art, where each person can encounter and explore their own potential. Incredibism demands that the audience participates in the art, making it a truly interactive and evolving experience. Why Incredibism stands apart from other movements. One of the key differentiators between Incredibism and other art movements is that it doesn't merely exist as an aesthetic pursuit. Incredibism aims to provide solutions to the modern world's complexities. Whether through the restructuring of societal norms, the reimagining of urban environments, or the integration of technology, Incredibism is built to propose practical applications beyond the art itself. Kim believes that much of contemporary art is trapped in expression for the sake of expression, or worse, simply a reflection of existing structures of power, knowledge, and social dynamics. Incredibism, by contrast, works to break free from this cycle and introduce ideas and concepts that challenge these very structures. In this sense, Incredibism is both revolutionary and visionary. It seeks not only to express new ideas, but also to offer new ways of living, thinking, and creating. Kim's work continually reflects this philosophy, and he presents his art as a blueprint for future societal growth, whether through his urban design concepts, like City the Face, or his explorations in linguistic rotational masks. The role of interdisciplinary knowledge. What makes Incredibism unique is the depth of knowledge Kim brings into his work. Incredibism is the first art form to synthesize a wide range of disciplines, integrating the rationality of mathematics with the emotional depth of psychology, the physical realities of human anatomy, and the abstract realms of linguistics and sociology. Kim's belief is that art should not be limited to what can be visually perceived, but should act as a gateway into deeper areas of knowledge. Through Incredibism, Kim shows that art can serve as a platform for intellectual growth and self-discovery, and that the boundaries between disciplines are only artificial constructs. His work challenges these divisions and opens up new fields of exploration for both artists and intellectuals alike. Conclusion: Incredibism is not just an art form, it is a philosophical journey, a revolution in how we perceive and interact with the world around us. Rooted in Ki Hong Kim's personal experiences and intellectual explorations, it offers a new way of understanding existence, interpreting phenomena, and expanding perception. Through self-realization, interdisciplinary exploration, and a vision that blends creativity with practicality, Incredibism transcends traditional art and provides a new blueprint for the future of human expression. This is the foundation upon which the world of Incredibism is built, setting the stage for the deeper explorations that will follow in the subsequent parts of this analysis. Incredibism.
Title: Single Light, January 29th, 2018, Utah, USA. Part 3. As individuals, we are driven by an insatiable desire to find meaning and reach definitive conclusions. This journey is fraught with repeated failures and occasional triumphs, each step a testament to our resilience and determination. This relentless pursuit is mirrored in the process of creating art. Part 2. Incredibism's unique methodologies. Incredibism, as pioneered by Kim, transcends the boundaries of traditional artistic techniques. In this part, we delve into the unique methodologies that define Incredibism. These methodologies not only showcase Kim's technical prowess, but also highlight his deep philosophical approach, blending disciplines like architecture, mathematics, psychology, and sociology. Each method is an expression of his vision to reshape how we perceive and interact with art, offering both aesthetic pleasure and profound intellectual engagement. 1. The Incredibism watercolor technique. At the heart of Kim's artistic process is his distinct watercolor technique, a signature form of artistic expression within Incredibism. While watercolor painting has long been associated with fluidity, subtlety, and lightness, Kim's approach pushes the boundaries of this medium by incorporating layers of meaning, dimension, and philosophical depth. A revolutionary approach to watercolor. Kim's Incredibism watercolor technique stands apart for its ability to depict higher dimensional phenomena within a two-dimensional space. Traditional watercolor techniques focus on creating atmospheric effects and delicate blending. However, in Kim's method, the brushstrokes, colors, and patterns are designed to reflect the nature of existence, as well as deeper truths about human experience and universal principles. The technique is grounded in the notion that art is a phenomenon, not just an expression. Kim's approach utilizes layering of colors. Incredibism watercolor works emphasize layers upon layers of color, representing the multidimensionality of human thought, experience, and perception. The physicality of the layers suggests the complexity of reality, with each wash of color symbolizing different planes of existence. Fluid transitions. Fluidity is a key component, with colors bleeding into one another to evoke the interconnectedness of different disciplines and ideas. This mirrors the blending of philosophy, mathematics, and the arts within Kim's broader Incredibism vision. Hidden meanings. Embedded within each piece are mathematical or linguistic structures that can only be revealed through careful observation and contemplation. These hidden meanings align with Kim's belief in art as a gateway to self-discovery. Kim's watercolors, while aesthetically engaging, also invite viewers to go beyond the surface. Each piece serves as a dimensional curiosity, a tool that encourages individuals to explore their own perceptions, expanding their understanding of both the art and their place within the universe. 2. Furnacery. The concept of human trait liberation are one of Kim's most unique and innovative contributions to Incredibism is the creation of furnacery, a hybrid art form that blends furniture and accessories into symbolic representations of human traits. Furnacery embodies human trait liberation art, a concept that seeks to free individuals from the limitations imposed by societal norms and expectations through the medium of everyday objects. What is furnacery? Furnacery, as Kim describes it, is the fusion of furniture and accessories, where each object transcends its mere function and becomes a representation of human characteristics, whether emotional, intellectual, or psychological. This art form is not just about aesthetics or design, but about unlocking deeper truths and liberating the human spirit from conformity. Key elements of furnacery. Functional art. While each piece serves a practical purpose, whether it be a chair, a table, or a decorative item, it also carries a symbolic weight. For example, a chair may represent resilience and support, embodying qualities of emotional strength. Interactivity. Furnacery is not static art. It requires interaction, meaning that the act of using these objects becomes an act of self-liberation. The simple act of sitting in a furnacery chair, for instance, can symbolize the breaking free from societal pressures, turning a functional moment into a philosophical reflection. Human expression. Each object is designed to reflect a specific human trait. Kim's human trait liberation art allows individuals to interact with these traits physically, giving them the opportunity to engage with and reflect on these characteristics in their daily lives. Furnacery bridges the gap between abstract concepts and tangible objects, turning everyday living into a form of self-expression and self-discovery. Through the interplay of form, function, and meaning, Kim has developed a new way for individuals to engage with both art and themselves. 3. Human trait liberation art. Human trait liberation art is a natural extension of furnacery but can be applied more broadly to both fine art and conceptual design. Kim's vision here is to use art as a tool for emotional and intellectual liberation. Art, in this context, is not confined to a gallery or museum, but becomes a living, breathing part of daily existence, embedded in the objects we use and the spaces we inhabit. Key principles of human trait liberation art. Comes from the idea that art should reflect the individual's deepest traits, whether it's strength, vulnerability, joy, or sorrow. By engaging with human trait liberation art, viewers and users are reminded of their unique qualities, helping them to break free from societal constraints. Cultural reflection. This art form serves as a reflection of societal values. Kim's work critiques modern life by contrasting societal pressures with the inherent traits that make us human. In doing so, it invites viewers to question their own roles within societal structures. Dimensional liberation. Human trait liberation art is designed to engage with multiple dimensions: physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. Each piece pushes individuals to explore beyond the third dimension, as Kim's work often invites a higher dimensional understanding of existence. By interacting with this art form, individuals embark on a journey of self-discovery, exploring their identities, limitations, and potentials through the abstract representation of human traits. 4. Practicality in Kim's methodologies. What sets Kim's methodologies apart from traditional art techniques is the emphasis on practicality and utility. Kim's work does not exist purely for visual or aesthetic pleasure. It is deeply functional, embedded in the realities of everyday life and grounded in a pragmatic philosophy. Whether it's through his watercolor pieces, architectural concepts, or furnacery designs, Kim ensures that every aspect of his work serves a practical purpose while maintaining its philosophical depth. The practicality of Incredibism. Social utility. Through works like City the Face and Linguistic Rotational Masks, Kim introduces practical solutions to societal challenges, whether in urban design, communication, or cultural integration. Functional objects. With furnacery, Kim blurs the line between art and utility, creating objects that enhance both the physical and emotional environment of individuals. His pieces are not only beautiful but useful, providing a dual function that enhances both the aesthetic and the practical aspects of daily life. This practicality ensures that Incredibism is not a purely intellectual or abstract exercise, but something that improves the quality of life for those who engage with it. Conclusion. Incredibism is defined not only by its artistic philosophy, but by the unique methodologies developed by Kim. Whether through the innovative use of watercolors, the symbolic and functional nature of furnacery, or the profound exploration of human traits, Kim's methods are always pushing the boundaries of what art can be. The blending of practicality, symbolism, and philosophy into everyday life is what makes Incredibism a living, evolving art form, inviting individuals not just to view art, but to engage with it in a deeper way. Kim's commitment to self-liberation and dimensional exploration ensures that Incredibism remains at the forefront of artistic innovation, offering new possibilities for expression, discovery, and personal growth. #Incredibism.
Title: Matter, February 19th, 2019. Daegu, South Korea. Part 4 for an artist. The canvas is a battleground where the sum of their lived experiences confronts their deepest understandings of self. To craft a piece that truly reflects their essence, they must delve into the depths of their history, grappling with the myriad influences that have shaped them. This introspective journey is filled with moments of clarity and periods of doubt, victories and setbacks, all contributing to the evolution of their unique artistic voice. Part 3. Incredibism and Architectural Scope. In this part, we explore the architectural scope of Incredibism, focusing on Kahong Kim's visionary urban designs, particularly the groundbreaking concept of City the Face. We will also delve into the significance of linguistic rotational masks and how they serve as cultural, commercial, and philosophical cornerstones within the broader Incredibism worldview. Kim's architectural vision goes beyond the mere construction of physical spaces. It aims to redefine the way cities and societies function, infusing them with artistic, linguistic, and societal meaning. 1. City the Face. A visionary urban design City the Face is more than just an architectural concept. It represents the epitome of Kim's Incredibism philosophy, where art, architecture, human identity, and urban design converge. The city is shaped like a human face, symbolizing the deep connection between human identity and urban living. Kim's idea goes beyond aesthetics, offering a new model of living where human emotions, cultural identity, and practical urban needs are harmonized into a single, cohesive space. Core concepts of City the Face. Human identity embodied in urban design. The city's design, which resembles a human face, emphasizes the idea that cities should be a direct reflection of the people who live in them. Each building, street, and public space in the city is designed to symbolize an element of human emotion or experience, offering a city that is deeply connected to the human psyche. Symbolism and functionality. Every part of City the Face serves both a symbolic and practical purpose. For example, the mega-complex tower, which represents the nose of the face, is the central hub of the city, symbolizing breathing, the city's life force, while also serving as the main command center for the city's operations. The floating homes and adaptive buildings that make up the rest of the face symbolize the eyes, cheeks, and mouth, each part contributing to both the city's aesthetic and functional landscape. Cultural and architectural integration. The city is not just a physical structure, but a living artwork that integrates artistic expression into its architectural framework. Buildings are named after culinary dishes, representing different cultural and sensory experiences. These buildings shift, reconfigure, and even submerge during extreme weather conditions, reflecting the city's ability to adapt and evolve just like the human identity. 2. Linguistic rotational masks. A cultural and philosophical symbol, the linguistic rotational masks are a central element within City the Face, serving as a cultural icon that combines art, language, and societal critique. These masks are more than just architectural features. They symbolize cultural identities, linguistic diversity, and the fluid nature of communication in a globalized world. Key characteristics of the linguistic rotational masks. Cultural representation. Each mask represents a specific cultural or societal critique, blending traditional mask-making techniques with Incredibism art. The masks are imbued with linguistic elements, with letters, symbols, and words from different languages swirling across their surfaces in dynamic patterns. These symbols change and evolve as the masks rotate, symbolizing the fluidity of language and cultural exchange. Linguistic innovation. The masks play a philosophical role by representing the idea that language is not static. It is a living entity that changes depending on context, culture, and communication. This reflects Kim's broader belief in the interconnectedness of disciplines, with language serving as a key medium for understanding art and human experience. Commercial and cultural usage. Linguistic rotational masks serve as a bridge between commerce and culture within City the Face. They are used to promote cultural events, festivals, and art exhibitions, while also functioning as interactive public art installations. In doing so, they become a symbol of the city's economic vibrancy and cultural depth, embodying the commercial and artistic aspirations of the citizens. Philosophical impact. Kim's vision for these masks transcends the practical. Each mask is a commentary on modern society. For example, a mask may reflect the interplay between tradition and modernity, or critique societal expectations of beauty, power, and identity. By embedding these themes into public spaces, Kim invites the citizens and visitors of City the Face to reflect on their own identities, values, and societal roles. The masks thus become a medium of self-exploration, where art, philosophy, and societal critique meet. 3. Broad knowledge and the architectural worldview. Kim's city, The Face, is more than just a city. It is a reflection of his vast architectural worldview, where art, practicality, and philosophy are deeply intertwined. The concept of the city is informed by a broad range of knowledge and intellectual fields, including mathematics, urban planning, linguistics, and social science. This multidisciplinary approach is what makes City the Face such an innovative and far-reaching concept. Integration of knowledge in urban planning. Mathematics and architecture. Kim's deep understanding of mathematical concepts informs the architectural design of the city. The proportions of the human face, for example, are reflected in the way the buildings are structured, creating a harmonious blend of aesthetics and function. Additionally, the city's adaptive buildings and dynamic structures mirror the fluid, ever-changing nature of mathematical forms like fractals, which symbolize the infinite complexity of both art and society. Sociological insights. Kim's city isn't just an architectural space, it's a social experiment. City the Face addresses how humans interact with urban spaces, creating environments that foster creativity, community, and reflection. The linguistic rotational masks, for instance, serve as spaces for public discourse, reflecting the social complexities of communication, power, and identity in the modern world. Psychological and emotional impact. At its core, City the Face is designed to evoke emotions and spur self-reflection. It isn't just a physical city, but a place where people can connect with themselves on a deeper level. This aligns with Kim's overarching philosophy that art should lead to self-realization, with each part of the city representing a different aspect of the human psyche. Architectural scope and global impact. The architectural scope of City the Face is vast, with its impact extending across social, cultural, and philosophical fields. Kim's vision for the city includes urban resilience. The city's adaptive infrastructure and sustainable design make it a model for future urban planning, particularly in its ability to withstand climate challenges and extreme weather. The floating homes and submersible buildings ensure that the city is not only beautiful, but also resilient, reflecting Kim's forward-thinking approach to architecture and human survival. Cultural and economic integration. City the Face serves as both a cultural hub and a commercial center, where artistic expression and economic vitality coexist. The linguistic rotational masks, for instance, are commercialized as cultural artifacts, drawing visitors and artists from around the world to experience and contribute to the city's vibrant cultural scene. Philosophical and societal influence. The city's design serves as a critique of modern societal structures and a reflection on the future of human interaction. By designing a city that embodies human identity, Kim opens up new possibilities for how urban spaces can foster self-discovery, cultural understanding, and philosophical inquiry. 4. The architectural future of Incredibism. Kim's architectural work in City the Face and the linguistic rotational mass signals the future direction of Incredibism. It is an art form that expands beyond the boundaries of the traditional art world, entering the realms of architecture, urban planning, and philosophy. The architectural principles of Incredibism are rooted in the idea that art is a phenomenon, something that encompasses the human experience in all its dimensions. Future directions. Expanding City the Face. As the concept of City the Face continues to evolve, it opens up possibilities for new urban spaces that integrate art, language, and human identity. Future developments could include further exploration into virtual reality environments, where visitors can experience the city in digital form, merging the physical and digital realms of Incredibism. Cultural and philosophical expansion. The city's design encourages dialogue about the role of culture in shaping urban spaces. By reflecting on how architecture can both influence and represent human emotions and societal values, Kim's work offers a new paradigm for thinking about the future of cities. A model for future cities. City the Face can serve as a model for future sustainable cities that not only address practical issues like climate resilience, but also foster cultural exchange, artistic expression, and personal reflection. In this way, Incredibism is not only an artistic movement, but a vision for the future of urban living. Conclusion: in this part, we have explored the architectural scope of Incredibism, with a focus on Kim's visionary urban design, city the face, and the significance of linguistic rotational masks. These elements represent a fusion of art, architecture, and societal critique, offering a new way to think about the role of urban spaces in shaping human experience. By bridging the practical with the philosophical, Kim's architectural work sets the stage for the future of Incredibism, pushing the boundaries of artistic and urban innovation. #Incredibism.
Title: West Sky and Flat Water, February 1, 2020, South Adelaide, Australia. Part 5. Ultimately, this endeavor to capture and express their innermost truths in their art is both an end and a beginning. It signifies the culmination of their struggles and insights, while simultaneously marking the commencement of new explorations and expressions. Each piece of art stands as a milestone in this endless cycle of seeking, understanding, and creating, embodying the perpetual dance between beginning and end, chaos and order. Part 4. The Philosophical Foundations of Incredibism. In this section, we delve into the philosophical foundations that shape Incredibism. At the heart of Kahong Kim's artistic and architectural vision lies a deeply personal and profound philosophical inquiry, one that seeks to redefine the purpose and function of art, and by extension, human existence. Kim's art form not only critiques contemporary society, but also offers a new lens through which to understand and interpret the complexities of life, language, and identity. Here, we will explore the key tenets of Incredibism's philosophy, including the interplay between art, existence, language, and the expansion of human perception. 1. Art as a phenomenon and expression. A central tenet of Incredibism is the distinction between art as a phenomenon and artistry as expression. According to Kim, art is more than just an aesthetic or emotional outlet. It is the phenomenon itself, a fundamental force that embodies human existence. Fine art, as traditionally understood, is merely an expression of this larger phenomenon. Incredibism goes beyond the simple act of creating art. It seeks to uncover and explore the phenomenon of art itself. Key points on art and expression. Art as phenomenon. Art in Incredibism is not merely a reflection of societal trends or individual emotions. It is a universal phenomenon that transcends time, space, and culture. In this sense, art represents a higher dimension of reality, one that exists beyond the immediate perception of the human mind. It is an existential force that moves through the individual and society alike, shaping our understanding of life itself. Fine art as expression. Kim views traditional fine art as a limited expression of this phenomenon. While it may reflect an artist's emotions, beliefs, or skills, fine art often fails to capture the full scope of what art truly represents. Incredibism, on the other hand, is concerned with expanding the viewer's perceptual capacity, encouraging them to see beyond mere visual representation and engage with the underlying forces at play. Self-realization through art. In Kim's philosophy, art serves as a mirror for self-realization. It is through engaging with the phenomenon of art that individuals can come to understand their own place in the world and the larger forces that shape their existence. This goes beyond the surface-level enjoyment of beauty or creativity. It involves a deep introspective inquiry into the self and one's connection to the universe. 2. Expanding perception and dimensional curiosity. One of the most innovative aspects of Incredibism is its ability to expand perception. Kim's work challenges viewers to go beyond traditional modes of art appreciation and instead approach his pieces with a dimensional curiosity, a desire to explore new layers of reality that lie beyond the surface of the artwork. The concept of perceptual expansion. Beyond recognition, Kim makes an important distinction between perceiving art and expanding perceptual capacity. To perceive art, in his view, is merely to recognize the forms, colors, and shapes presented by the artist. However, Incredibism seeks to go further. It encourages viewers to engage with the artwork on a deeper, more philosophical level, where the boundaries of their own perception are challenged and expanded. Dimensional curiosity. This expansion of perception is what Kim calls dimensional curiosity, a willingness to explore new realms of thought and existence. His watercolor series, for example, is designed to evoke emotions and thoughts that go beyond the two-dimensional medium, encouraging viewers to imagine the infinite depths that lie within the seemingly simple brushstrokes. Incredibism opens doors to higher dimensions of interpretation, allowing art to serve as a gateway to deeper truths. Tool for exploration. Through Incredibism, Kim proposes that art should not just be something to look at, it should be a tool for exploration. Whether through his architectural works, his paintings, or his linguistic rotational masks, Kim invites the audience to use his art as a vehicle for personal growth and self-discovery. Each piece of art becomes a portal through which individuals can delve deeper into their own understanding of the world, unlocking new dimensions of thought and perception. 3. The intersection of language, phenomenon, and existence. Language plays a crucial role in Kim's Incredibism philosophy. He views language not just as a means of communication, but as a phenomenon in and of itself, one that can shape, define, and alter human perception of reality. Kim's linguistic rotational masks, for example, symbolize the fluidity of language and its ability to bridge dimensions, connecting the abstract with the concrete, the personal with the universal. Key insights into language and Incredibism. Language as a phenomenon. In Incredibism, language is not just a collection of words or symbols. It is a living entity that evolves and shifts over time. Kim believes that language has the power to shape human consciousness and influence societal structures. By incorporating linguistic elements into his artworks, such as in the linguistic rotational masks, he emphasizes the importance of communication in shaping both personal and collective experiences. Language and identity. The linguistic rotational masks also serve as symbols of cultural identity. Each mask reflects the diversity of languages spoken around the world, and the act of rotation represents the ever-changing nature of communication. In this way, Kim uses language to comment on the fluidity of identity and the ways in which individuals and societies adapt to new modes of expression. Interconnectedness of language and existence. Kim's philosophical inquiry into language extends to a broader understanding of existence. He believes that language and existence are deeply intertwined, with language serving as a bridge between thought and reality. Incredibism, in this sense, is a way of manifesting the ineffable, bringing abstract concepts and unspoken emotions into the physical world through art. By engaging with the linguistic elements in Kim's work, viewers are encouraged to reflect on the nature of their own existence and the power of language to shape their perception of reality. 4. The role of human creativity in the age of AI. One of the most significant philosophical questions posed by Incredibism is the role of human creativity in an age increasingly dominated by artificial intelligence. While AI has the potential to acquire and process vast amounts of information, Kim argues that human creativity remains irreplaceable. Incredibism offers a framework through which we can understand the unique role that human beings play in the creation and interpretation of art. AI and human creativity. AI's limitations in art. While AI can replicate certain artistic styles and techniques, it lacks the ability to embody human experiences or emotions in its creations. Kim believes that art at its core is deeply tied to the human experience, and therefore cannot be fully captured or expressed by AI. The Incredibism philosophy holds that creativity and artistic expression are rooted in self-awareness and personal experience, both of which are beyond the reach of artificial intelligence. Incredibism and human creativity. Through Incredibism, Kim emphasizes the importance of individual artistic expression in a world where technology is becoming increasingly dominant. He encourages viewers and artists alike to explore their own creativity, using their unique perspectives and experiences to create original works of art. This is particularly important as we move toward a future where AI-generated content may become more prevalent. Kim's work serves as a reminder that true art is born from the human spirit. The future of art in an AI world. Kim also predicts that AI will one day engage with Incredibism, exploring aspects of human self-awareness through its own lens. While this may seem like a far-off concept, it demonstrates the forward-thinking nature of Kim's philosophy. Incredibism is not only concerned with the present state of art, but also with its future potential. By positioning Incredibism as a framework for understanding the intersection of art, humanity, and technology, Kim opens the door to new possibilities for collaboration between humans and AI. 5. Incredibism as a framework for self-discovery at its core. Incredibism is a philosophy that encourages individuals to discover themselves through art. Kim's work is not meant to be passively observed. It is meant to provoke reflection, curiosity, and self-exploration. By engaging with Incredibism, viewers are invited to embark on a journey of personal growth and self-realization. Self-discovery in art. Art as a mirror for the self. Incredibism holds that art is a mirror. It reflects the inner world of the viewer, offering them an opportunity to examine their own thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. By engaging with Kim's works, individuals are encouraged to look inward and discover the truths that lie within themselves. Unlocking creativity. Kim's work also serves as a catalyst for unlocking creativity. He believes that each individual has the potential to express their own unique vision of the world, and that this act of creation is essential to self-discovery. Incredibism challenges viewers to not only appreciate art, but to create it, using their own experiences and insights as the foundation for their creative expression. A gateway to personal growth. Ultimately, Incredibism is about personal growth. It offers a framework for individuals to explore their own identities, values, and potential. Through his artworks, Kim encourages viewers to break free from societal expectations and embrace their authentic selves. Conclusion. In this part, we have explored the philosophical underpinnings of Incredibism, focusing on its views on art, perception, language, and human creativity. Kim's work is deeply rooted in a desire to expand the boundaries of what art can achieve, offering viewers a path to self-realization and personal growth through creative expression. As we continue to explore the various dimensions of Incredibism, it becomes clear that this is not just an artistic movement. It is a philosophical revolution that redefines the purpose and function of art in the modern world. #Incredibism. 간단히 보기.
Title: Marriage, May 4th, 2020, South Adelaide, Australia. Part 6. I explore the question of whether art can represent something new as I engage in my artistic practice. I believe that fine art cannot be art itself. In other words, there is a difference between art and fine art. Art is a phenomenon, while fine art is an expression. The essence lies in art. Fine art is an extension of the art one has discovered. Part 5. The cultural and societal impact of Incredibism. In Part 5, we turn our attention to the broader cultural and societal impact of Incredibism. Kyohong Kim's artistic philosophy is not confined to personal expression or individual exploration. It has far-reaching implications for how we think about art, society, and the future. Incredibism engages with pressing societal issues, offering an innovative framework that critiques modern life, addresses existential questions, and proposes potential solutions for the challenges of contemporary society. It presents a blueprint for understanding the complexities of modern existence and suggests that art can be a driving force in shaping a better, more harmonious future. 1. Incredibism as a critique of modern society. One of the core functions of Incredibism is its ability to critique and reflect on the problems of modern society. Kim's works consistently explore the tensions and contradictions within contemporary life, particularly in relation to identity, technology, and social structures. His art doesn't just reflect these issues but actively engages with them, providing a space for contemplation and dialogue. Key critiques addressed by Incredibism. The impact of technology on humanity. As we move further into the digital age, our relationship with technology becomes increasingly complex. Kim's Incredibism reflects on how technology affects human creativity, individuality, and emotional depth. While AI and advanced technologies offer incredible possibilities, Incredibism cautions against becoming too reliant on them. Kim's artworks suggest that while technology can expand our capabilities, it should not replace the human essence that defines our existence, especially in the realm of creativity. The search for identity. In an era of rapid globalization and cultural shifts, questions of identity have never been more pertinent. Kim's linguistic rotational masks explore how language, culture, and individual identity are intertwined, constantly shifting and evolving. Incredibism challenges viewers to reflect on their own identity in a world that often promotes conformity. By embracing uniqueness and originality, Incredibism pushes back against societal pressures to fit within predefined molds, encouraging individuals to define themselves on their own terms. Conformity versus individuality. Incredibism stands firmly against conformity. Kim's works highlight the dangers of losing one's individual voice in the pursuit of social acceptance. Through his philosophy, he encourages viewers and artists to seek out their own creative expression, rather than simply following trends or succumbing to external pressures. His emphasis on self-realization through art speaks directly to the tension between society's expectations and personal freedom. 2. Art as a solution to societal complexities. While Incredibism critiques the challenges of modern society, it also proposes solutions. Kim sees art not just as a mirror reflecting society's flaws, but as a tool for transformation. He believes that through Incredibism, we can rethink and reshape our societal structures, creating a more harmonious and equitable world. How Incredibism proposes solutions. Promoting creativity and originality. One of the key societal challenges today is the tension between individual creativity and standardization. In a world where algorithms, mass production, and technology often homogenize experiences, Incredibism offers an alternative. By placing creativity and original thought at the center of human existence, Kim proposes that society can be revitalized. Art becomes a means of fostering innovation, encouraging people to think outside the box and solve problems in new ways. Encouraging reflection and self-discovery. Incredibism places a strong emphasis on self-reflection and personal growth. Kim's work encourages individuals to slow down and consider the deeper meanings behind their actions, beliefs, and experiences. In a fast-paced world driven by consumption and distraction, Incredibism calls for a return to introspection. This has profound societal implications, as individuals who engage in self-discovery are more likely to contribute positively to their communities and engage with the world in a meaningful way. Art as a tool for social change. Beyond personal growth, Kim's philosophy suggests that art can serve as a powerful catalyst for social change. His artworks often incorporate critiques of existing power structures, whether through the exploration of language, identity, or societal pressures. Incredibism invites viewers to question the status quo and imagine new possibilities for the future. By sparking conversations and provoking thought, art becomes a force for reimagining society. 3. Incredibism in the context of global culture. Incredibism is not just a local or personal movement, it has the potential to be a global one. Kim's artistic philosophy is deeply multifaceted, incorporating elements from various cultural traditions and intellectual disciplines. By synthesizing knowledge from fields like science, philosophy, linguistics, and art, Incredibism offers a universal language that can resonate with individuals across the world. The global reach of Incredibism. Cultural universality. While Incredibism is deeply personal to Kim, it draws from universal themes that are relevant to people in diverse cultures. The concept of language as a living, evolving entity, for example, is something that resonates across the globe. Similarly, the human desire for creativity and self-expression is a universal trait that transcends geographical boundaries. Incredibism, therefore, serves as a global artistic movement, inviting individuals from different backgrounds to engage with its principles. Cross-disciplinary connections. Incredibism's philosophy of interconnectedness between art, science, mathematics, and language appeals to individuals from various intellectual disciplines. This cross-disciplinary approach allows for a broader impact, not just in the world of fine art, but in fields like urban planning, philosophy, and even technology. Kim's work suggests that collaboration between disciplines is key to understanding the complexities of modern society and addressing its challenges. Incredibism and the future of global artistic movements. Incredibism's emphasis on creativity, individuality, and self-discovery positions it as a potential leader in the future of global artistic movements. As societies around the world grapple with the effects of globalization, technological advancement, and cultural homogenization, Incredibism offers a counterbalance. It reminds individuals of the importance of maintaining their unique voice in an increasingly interconnected world. 4. The role of Incredibism in education and knowledge. Another important aspect of Incredibism's societal impact lies in its relationship with education and knowledge. Kim's philosophy challenges traditional ways of thinking about learning, suggesting that creativity and self-expression are just as important as intellectual knowledge. Incredibism has the potential to reshape how we think about education, particularly in a world where information is easily accessible, but deep understanding and personal growth are often neglected. Incredibism and educational innovation. Rethinking education. In a world where much of education is focused on memorization and standardized testing, Incredibism proposes a new model. Kim's philosophy suggests that education should prioritize creativity, critical thinking, and self-discovery. Students should not simply be consumers of knowledge but active creators of their own understanding. Incredibism encourages individuals to explore their passions and develop their unique talents, rather than conforming to rigid academic structures. The role of art in learning. Art plays a central role in Kim's vision of education. He believes that artistic expression is a vital component of human development, as it fosters emotional intelligence, self-awareness, and empathy. Incredibism offers a framework through which students can engage with art as a means of personal growth and intellectual discovery. By incorporating artistic exploration into the educational system, Incredibism seeks to create a more holistic approach to learning. Knowledge beyond specialization. Incredibism also critiques the notion that knowledge must be highly specialized. Kim argues that individuals should be encouraged to explore multiple fields of knowledge, recognizing the interconnectedness between them. By promoting a multidisciplinary approach to learning, Incredibism seeks to break down the silos that often exist within academia and create a more integrated understanding of the world. 5. Incredibism and the future of urban planning. City the Face. Perhaps one of the most ambitious aspects of Kim's artistic vision is the creation of City the Face, a conceptual city based on the principles of Incredibism. This city is designed to reflect the philosophical, artistic, and practical values of Incredibism, offering a blueprint for urban living in the future. The vision behind City the Face. Architectural philosophy. City the Face embodies Kim's belief that architecture is more than just a functional art form. It is a symbolic and philosophical endeavor. Each structure in the city is designed to reflect the intersection of art, language, and human experience, and living that goes beyond. The intersection of art, language, and human experience, creating a space that is not just practical but deeply meaningful. The Incredibism linguistic rotational masks, for example, serve as both aesthetic features and cultural symbols, reflecting the city's commitment to creativity and self-expression. Human-centric design. At its core, City the Face is a city built for human flourishing. It prioritizes individuality, creativity, and community, offering a space where residents can live authentically and meaningfully. The city's design encourages interaction, self-expression, and personal growth, offering a vision of urban living that goes beyond mere convenience and efficiency. Sustainability and innovation. City the Face also incorporates sustainability and technological innovation into its design. Kim envisions a city that is not only aesthetically innovative but also environmentally responsible. By integrating renewable energy, green spaces, and advanced infrastructure, City the Face presents a model for the future of sustainable urban living. Conclusion: Incredibism is not just an art form. It is a philosophy that seeks to address the challenges and complexities of modern society. Through its critique of technology, identity, and conformity, as well as its emphasis on creativity, self-discovery, and social change, Incredibism offers a new way of thinking about art's role in the world. Kim's vision extends beyond the boundaries of traditional art, proposing solutions for education, urban planning, and global cultural dialogue. Incredibism invites us to reimagine our relationship with art, knowledge, and the world around us, pushing us to explore, create, and transform. #Incredibism.
I believe I have not mentioned it until part 7, part 6. So the part that goes along after the title of my artwork, the photograph artwork in the prologue page of Incredibism, art gallery, the because is a part which introduces my short comment and thought during producing the artwork that's representing in each section. So anything that goes apart, any part that goes after the title of the artwork or photograph is my personal expression or personal introduction to the how and why I have came up with the artwork itself. After that part, it introduces general terms and the introduction of Incredibism. So that's why it has been the narrative has been saying parts, upper part and then lower part again. So it's two different parts with the two distinctively different categories.
Title: UFO? November 30th, 2022, Vancouver, Canada. Part 7. Expressing through action in a two-dimensional state cannot fully contain the interpretation of the action within a two-dimensional form. Artworks. I see this as mere belief. Belief implies understanding, and to attribute meaning to the action itself is not so much expressing a phenomenon as it is evangelizing one's belief to others. Part 6. The future of Incredibism and its global potential. In Part 6, we explore the future potential of Incredibism and its implications on a global scale. As an art movement, Incredibism is still in its nascent stages, but the ideas and philosophies that underpin it suggest that it could have a profound and lasting impact not just on the world of art, but on society, culture, technology, and even economics. Kahong Kim's Incredibism embodies a forward-thinking approach that anticipates the challenges and opportunities of the future while providing a new lens through which individuals can perceive, create, and live. In this part, we examine how Incredibism can shape the future, the potential collaborations with technology, and its possible role in shaping global artistic movements and cultural dialogue. 1. Incredibism in the context of emerging technologies. One of the most striking aspects of Incredibism is how it aligns with the advancements in artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, and digital platforms. Kim's work already anticipates the fusion of art and technology, and in the future, this relationship will likely deepen as both fields continue to evolve. The role of AI and art in Incredibism. AI-assisted art creation. As AI becomes more sophisticated in its ability to learn and create, there will be more opportunities for artists to collaborate with AI in ways that have never been seen before. Incredibism, which emphasizes creativity, innovation, and self-expression, can leverage AI not as a replacement for human creativity, but as a collaborative tool that enhances the artistic process. AI can help artists explore new forms, analyze data to generate unexpected artistic outcomes, and assist in creating artworks that are otherwise difficult or impossible for humans to make. Virtual reality and immersive experiences. Incredibism can evolve into immersive experiences where viewers can enter and interact with the art itself. Virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, could bring City the Face, for example, into a fully immersive metaverse where individuals can walk through the city, experience the architectural wonders firsthand, and even interact with virtual representations of Chefrother or other metaverse characters. In this way, Incredibism can expand into a new dimension, literally, allowing viewers to not just see the art but live within it. Blockchain and digital ownership. With the rise of blockchain technology and NFTs, non-fungible tokens, Incredibism can further expand into the realm of digital art ownership. Each Incredibism artwork, whether physical or digital, can be minted as an NFT, allowing for provenance, ownership, and monetization in a transparent, immutable way. This opens up new economic avenues for both Kim and collectors, creating a sustainable ecosystem around Incredibism art. 2. Global artistic movements and Incredibism's influence. As we look ahead, Incredibism's emphasis on creativity and interdisciplinary connections positions it as a global movement that can influence artistic and cultural discourse worldwide. The philosophy that underpins Incredibism, particularly its focus on self-expression, identity, and the role of language in shaping our reality, resonates deeply with the cultural shifts happening across the globe. How Incredibism can influence global art. Cultural universality. At its core, Incredibism speaks to the universal human desire for self-expression and creativity. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected through digital platforms, Incredibism has the potential to inspire a new global art movement that values individuality, originality, and self-reflection. This movement could encourage artists around the world to break free from conformity and traditional expectations and embrace their own unique voice, much like Kim has done through Incredibism. A new form of artistic collaboration, Incredibism opens up opportunities for artists across disciplines to collaborate in new and exciting ways. Whether it's through combining visual art with linguistics, philosophy, science, or technology, Incredibism demonstrates that art can transcend boundaries and become a platform for innovation across fields. By encouraging cross-disciplinary dialogue, Incredibism has the potential to influence not just visual art, but also architecture, literature, urban planning, and education. Social and cultural dialogue. Incredibism's critique of identity, social structures, and modern life opens the door for cultural conversations about the role of art in addressing societal challenges. As the world continues to face issues of globalization, inequality, and cultural homogenization, Incredibism presents a model for how individual creativity can be used to reimagine society. Through exhibitions, public installations, and multimedia experiences, Incredibism can become a catalyst for global discussions on the importance of diversity and cultural expression in a rapidly changing world. 3. Incredibism and education. Shaping future generations. One of the most profound ways Incredibism can impact the future is through education. As traditional education systems struggle to adapt to the needs of the 21st century, Incredibism offers an alternative model, one that values creativity, critical thinking, and self-expression as essential components of learning. Kim's philosophy could influence the way future generations approach not only art, but also knowledge acquisition and problem-solving. Incredibism's educational vision. Creativity as a core competency. Incredibism positions creativity not as a luxury or secondary skill, but as a core competency necessary for human development. In the future, educational institutions that adopt Incredibism principles will likely emphasize creative exploration, interdisciplinary learning, and individual expression as central to their curricula. This could lead to a generation of students who are not just passive consumers of information, but active creators, capable of tackling complex problems with original thought and innovative solutions. Beyond traditional boundaries, Incredibism encourages students to think beyond rigid academic boundaries and to recognize the interconnectedness of various fields of knowledge. This holistic approach to education could transform how we think about subjects like art, science, and philosophy, teaching students to see these disciplines as complementary rather than separate. This will prepare future generations for the increasingly interdisciplinary world they will inherit. Art as a tool for social change. Incredibism teaches that art is not just about aesthetics, it is about social transformation. As this philosophy is integrated into education, young people will learn how to use their creative talents to advocate for change, address societal issues, and reimagine their communities. This could lead to a future where artistic activism plays a central role in shaping policy, culture, and public life. 4. Economic implications. Art as a source of value creation. One of the most revolutionary ideas behind Incredibism is the belief that artistic creativity will become a central driver of economic value in the future. As AI and automation continue to transform industries, creativity will become one of the most valuable human traits. Incredibism positions itself at the forefront of this shift, offering a model for how art and creativity can generate economic value in new ways. Incredibism and the creative economy. Monetizing creativity. Incredibism emphasizes the importance of originality and self-expression, two traits that will become increasingly valuable in a world where automation takes over routine tasks. By encouraging individuals to develop their unique creative voices, Incredibism offers a pathway for people to monetize their creativity in ways that go beyond traditional art forms. Whether it's through digital art, interactive experiences, or collaborative projects, Incredibism provides the framework for a creative economy where art and innovation go hand in hand. Art and technology. Incredibism also highlights the potential collaborations between art and technology, suggesting that the future economy will be driven by the intersection of these fields. By embracing AI, virtual reality, and blockchain technology, Incredibism can create new revenue streams for artists while pushing the boundaries of what creativity can achieve in the digital age. Shaping the future workforce. As creativity becomes a key driver of economic value, future workforces will need to prioritize innovation and artistic thinking. Incredibism offers a blueprint for how businesses, governments, and educational institutions can support creative industries and nurture talent. By fostering a culture of innovation, Incredibism can help shape the creative economy of the future, ensuring that art and creativity remain central to human development. Conclusion. Incredibism is not just an art movement, it is a vision for the future. Kahong Kim's philosophy, which bridges art, technology, education, and economics, offers a comprehensive framework for how we can reimagine society in the 21st century. As we look ahead, the principles of Incredibism will continue to inspire artists, educators, creators, and thinkers around the world to embrace their creativity, push boundaries, and explore new dimensions of expression. By advocating for a world where creativity is central to human flourishing, Incredibism offers a path forward, one that values individual expression, collaborative innovation, and the transformative power of art. Through its interdisciplinary approach and global perspective, Incredibism stands poised to become one of the most influential artistic movements of our time. #Incredibism
Title: Incredibism Day, November 30th, 2022, Vancouver, Canada. Part 8 through my art, Incredibism, which analyzes and interprets the characteristics of matter and arithmetic properties. It is possible to show three-dimensional and even higher-dimensional phenomena within a two-dimensional space. Incredibism also analyzes the characteristics of language as well as elements of matter, such as water, fire, air, etc. While most art seeks meaning within fine art, expression, this approach can often be contradictory. This is why art is constantly influenced by and changes with the times. Incredibism, however, can be different. I have constructed a system that enables dimensional interpretation through language, which is an enormous discovery across dimensions. Part 7. Practical applications of Incredibism in urban design, education, and the global creative economy. In Part 7, we explore the practical applications of Incredibism in several key fields: urban design, education systems, and the global creative economy. These applications showcase how Incredibism transcends traditional art, becoming a tool for innovation, problem-solving, and societal transformation. The principles of Incredibism, rooted in creativity, originality, and interdisciplinary thinking, make it a versatile philosophy capable of reshaping both physical spaces and cultural landscapes. 1. Incredibism in urban design. The city as a living canvas. One of the most striking applications of Incredibism is its potential to revolutionize urban design. Ki-hong Kim's concept of city the face demonstrates how art, architecture, and civic design can come together to create a city that is not only functional but also deeply expressive and symbolic. The city itself becomes a living artwork, reflecting the values, identity, and creativity of its inhabitants. The city the face concept. A city designed around human expression. City the face is a visionary urban space where each building, street, and public area serves both a practical and artistic function. The city is designed to resemble a human face, with architectural features that represent different aspects of human expression. This approach blends urban planning with artistic philosophy, creating a city that is dynamic, adaptive, and emotionally engaging. Architectural integration of art and function. Incredibism challenges the traditional separation between architecture and art, proposing that buildings and urban spaces should be multidimensional in their purpose. For instance, the culinary-themed buildings introduced by the character Cheffather are not only functional structures but also symbolic representations of dishes, each one tied to cultural and artistic meanings. This creates a sensory experience for residents and visitors, merging everyday life with creative expression. Incredibism linguistic rotational masks. These masks, as part of the urban landscape, serve both as artistic installations and cultural symbols. They embody linguistic elements, rotating to reveal different facets of meaning, much like how language evolves and shifts. These masks are placed throughout City the Face, offering residents a chance to interact with visual representations of language and cultural identity. Practical implications for urban living, dynamic and adaptive urban spaces. Incredibism's approach to urban design introduces the concept of adaptive architecture, where buildings and public spaces can change and evolve based on the needs of the city. This could include modular buildings that shift to accommodate different climatic conditions or community needs, creating cities that are more sustainable and resilient. Art as a central element of civic identity. Cities designed with Incredibism principles would prioritize art and cultural expression as key components of civic identity. Public art installations, interactive exhibitions, and cultural landmarks would become integral to the urban experience, encouraging creativity and self-expression among all residents. Sustainability and innovation. The integration of Incredibism into urban planning also promotes sustainable living. By designing cities that are energy efficient, resource-conscious, and innovative in their use of space, we can create urban environments that not only meet the practical needs of residents but also foster a deeper connection to nature and art. 2. Incredibism in education. Rethinking creativity and learning. Incredibism's emphasis on creativity and originality also makes it a powerful tool for reshaping education systems. As the world shifts towards a knowledge economy driven by innovation and critical thinking, the need for an education model that prioritizes creativity is more urgent than ever. Incredibism provides a framework for how education can evolve to meet the needs of future generations. Creativity as the core of learning. Interdisciplinary learning. Incredibism encourages students to explore the intersections between disciplines, art, science, mathematics, language, and philosophy, much like how Kyung Kim integrates these fields into his work. An Incredibism-based curriculum would emphasize holistic learning, where students are taught to see the connections between seemingly disparate subjects. This approach prepares students to think critically and creatively about the world around them. Hands-on creativity. Rather than focusing solely on rote learning or traditional assessments, Incredibism-based education would prioritize hands-on creativity. Students would be encouraged to engage in artistic experimentation, whether through visual arts, design, engineering, or performance, as a means of developing their critical thinking skills and innovative potential. Language as a tool for exploration. Incredibism's focus on linguistic expression can also be applied to language education. Instead of simply teaching language as a communication tool, Incredibism would position language as a way to explore cultural identity, philosophy, and personal expression. Students would be encouraged to experiment with language in creative writing, poetry, and linguistic art, giving them new ways to express their individuality. Educational implications. Fostering individuality. Incredibism's rejection of conformity and traditional artistic boundaries would translate into an education model that values individuality above all else. Students would be encouraged to develop their unique voice and creative perspective, equipping them with the confidence to pursue their own path in life, whether in the arts, sciences, or other fields. Critical thinking and problem solving. By engaging with multidimensional forms of art and thought, students would develop the ability to think critically and solve complex problems. This is especially important in today's world, where the ability to adapt and innovate is crucial for success in an ever-changing global economy. 3. The global creative economy. Monetizing creativity and originality. Incredibism also holds significant implications for the global creative economy. As creativity becomes a central driver of economic value, Incredibism offers a model for how individuals can monetize their creative talents and how businesses and governments can support the growth of creative industries. Art and commerce in the Incredibism economy. Art as a commodity. Incredibism's emphasis on creativity and self-expression means that each piece of art, whether it's a watercolor, furnacery, or Incredibism linguistic rotational mask, holds intrinsic value as a unique creation. As such, these pieces can be monetized not only as art objects but also as cultural products that reflect the identity and values of the artist and the community. The role of NFTs and blockchain. The NFT, non-fungible token, market, powered by blockchain technology, provides a perfect platform for Incredibism to thrive. Through NFTs, Incredibism artworks can be tokenized and sold in digital marketplaces, ensuring that ownership and provenance are securely tracked. This opens up new economic opportunities for artists, allowing them to reach a global audience and establish lasting economic value for their work. Cultural tourism and experiences. Incredibism's potential extends beyond the sale of art objects to include cultural tourism and immersive experiences. Cities designed with Incredibism principles, such as City the Face, could become destinations for individuals seeking inspirational and creative environments. By creating cities where art and architecture are seamlessly integrated, Incredibism offers a model for how cultural tourism can drive economic growth while enriching the lives of residents and visitors alike. The future of work in a creative economy. Creative entrepreneurship. Incredibism promotes the idea that every individual has the potential to create and express their own unique artistic vision. This opens up opportunities for creative entrepreneurship, where individuals can turn their passion projects into profitable ventures. Whether through the creation of artworks, designs, furniture, or even linguistic art, Incredibism provides a pathway for individuals to monetize their creativity in ways that were previously unimaginable. Corporate and government support. Incredibism's vision for the creative economy also includes the role of corporations and governments in fostering innovation and supporting creative industries. By investing in artistic education, public art programs, and cultural infrastructure, governments can help stimulate the growth of a creative workforce, driving economic development and ensuring that creativity remains at the heart of society. #Incredibism.
나는 인크레디비즘을 통하여 나만의 그림자 기법과 차원의 해석 기법을 완성시켰다. I have perfected my unique shadow technique and dimensional interpretation technique through Incredibism. Lately, I've come to realize that the shocks and emotions from my past are not accumulating, but are being transformed into insights. Part 8. Incredibism's vision for the future of art, technology, and cybernetic creativity. In Part 8, we explore how Incredibism positions itself at the frontier of art and technology, shaping the future of cybernetic creativity and the metaverse. As we move further into the digital age, artistic expression is no longer confined to physical mediums. New technologies like artificial intelligence, AI, virtual reality, VR, and the metaverse open up vast possibilities for human creativity. Incredibism stands at the intersection of these advancements, offering a framework for how art can evolve and remain central to human experience in the 21st century and beyond. 1. Incredibism and the metaverse, art beyond physical boundaries. The metaverse, a virtual world where people can interact, work, play, and create, has become a major focus of technological innovation. Incredibism seamlessly integrates into this space, expanding the reach of artistic expression beyond the physical realm and into a fully immersive digital universe. Metaverse City, City the Face virtual urban design. The concept of City the Face takes on new dimensions in the metaverse. In this virtual world, the city can be designed and reimagined without the limitations of physical construction or real-world constraints. Architectural works inspired by Cheffer's culinary-themed buildings, linguistic rotational masks, and furnacery can be brought to life as interactive, dynamic spaces within the metaverse, allowing users to experience art in a multisensory environment. Interactive art installations. In the metaverse, users can interact directly with Incredibism art. The linguistic rotational masks could rotate and evolve based on user interaction, while watercolor creations could unfold and transform in real time, showcasing how art and technology can create an immersive experience. These installations can blur the lines between art appreciation and active participation, making the viewer a part of the artistic process. Virtual galleries and museums. Incredibism art can be showcased in virtual galleries where users can walk through exhibits, examine details, and even purchase digital artwork using NFTs, non-fungible tokens. This virtual environment allows Incredibism artworks to reach a global audience instantly, offering new opportunities for both artists and collectors to engage with this unique art movement. The role of NFTs in Incredibism art digital ownership. Incredibism's creations can be transformed into NFTs, granting digital ownership over original works of art. This allows for a decentralized marketplace where artists retain creative control and royalties each time a work is resold. Through NFTs, the monetary value of Incredibism art extends into the digital space, creating new avenues for economic growth and sustainability in the creative industry. Endless replicability. Incredibism thrives in the virtual realm because of its potential for endless replicability. A single Incredibism piece can evolve, be modified, or adapted by different users across the globe, creating a dynamic and collaborative art experience. In the metaverse, no two interactions with an Incredibism artwork will be exactly the same, thus expanding its artistic possibilities. 2. Incredibism and artificial intelligence. AI as a creative collaborator. As AI becomes more sophisticated, its role in artistic creation has expanded. Incredibism embraces this technological evolution while maintaining that human creativity remains the essential driver of meaningful art. However, AI can serve as a powerful collaborator in cybernetic creativity. AI as a tool for Incredibism generative art. AI's ability to analyze patterns, shapes, and colors can be harnessed to create generative art that aligns with Incredibism's principles. Algorithms can be used to assist in the creation of watercolor compositions, generating abstract patterns that reflect the artist's vision. Incredibism artists could work alongside AI to push the boundaries of artistic techniques, experimenting with new forms of expression. Linguistic expression and AI. Since Incredibism places a strong emphasis on language and linguistics, AI's natural language processing capabilities could be used to explore the evolution of linguistic art. AI could assist in the creation of linguistic rotational masks, helping artists experiment with complex linguistic structures and multilingual expressions. Augmenting creativity. Rather than replacing human creativity, AI could act as a tool to augment the creative process in Incredibism. For example, an artist might use AI to explore countless variations of an idea, enabling them to discover new creative pathways that they wouldn't have otherwise considered. In this way, AI acts as an extension of the artist's mind, providing infinite possibilities for experimentation. AI in Incredibism art installations, interactive installations. AI could power interactive art installations that react in real time to viewer interaction. Incredibism art pieces, like the linguistic rotational masks, could change form or content based on the emotional state of the viewer, as detected by AI-driven sensors. This creates a cybernetic loop, where the artwork and the viewer are engaged in a continuous dialogue, each influencing the other. Emotionally intelligent art. AI has the potential to detect and analyze human emotions, and this could be incorporated into Incredibism installations. Artworks could evolve based on audience reactions, offering a personalized experience for each viewer. For example, an AI-generated art piece could sense when a viewer is feeling joyful and adjust its colors, shapes, and language to reflect that emotion. 3. Incredibism and the future of cybernetic creativity. The concept of cybernetic creativity merges human intelligence with AI capabilities to create art that transcends traditional boundaries. Incredibism envisions a future where technology is not only a tool, but an integral part of the creative process. Human-AI collaboration in art co-creation. In the future, artists and AI systems will likely work in collaboration to create art that is more complex and multidimensional than what is possible with human creativity alone. Incredibism embraces this potential, recognizing that AI can serve as an extension of human thought, capable of generating new forms, structures, and artistic expressions. Blurring the lines between artist and machine. In this collaborative future, the line between human and machine-generated art may blur. Incredibism will explore how AI systems can be trained to understand and replicate the emotional depth of human creativity, while still allowing the artist to maintain control and direction of the final outcome. Incredibism as the foundation for a new era of cybernetic art exhibits. Incredibism art exhibits could blend the virtual and physical worlds, incorporating AI, AR, augmented reality, and VR technologies to create fully immersive cybernetic art environments. These exhibits would provide audiences with an experience that is both personal and universal, exploring the intersection of technology, art, and human emotion. Exploration of self-identity. As AI becomes more integrated into creative processes, Incredibism will continue to ask profound questions about the nature of identity and authorship in art. Who owns an artwork that was co-created by an AI system? How do we define creativity in a world where machines can generate art? Incredibism will lead the way in answering these questions, offering a philosophical foundation for cybernetic art in the future. Conclusion. Incredibism, with its emphasis on linguistic expression, multidimensional creativity, and practical application, is perfectly positioned to shape the future of art, technology, and cybernetic creativity. By embracing the metaverse, AI, and cybernetic systems, Incredibism stands poised to revolutionize not only the art world, but also the way humans engage with technology and creativity in all its forms. As we move into an era where the boundaries between human intelligence and machine creativity become increasingly blurred, Incredibism offers a framework for artistic collaboration, pushing the limits of what is possible in both the physical and digital realms. #Incredibism.
I have perfected my unique shadow technique and dimensional interpretation technique through Incredibism. Lately, I've come to realize that the shocks and emotions from my past are not accumulating.
I have perfected my unique shadow technique and dimensional interpretation technique through Incredibism. Lately, I've come to realize that the shocks and emotions from my past are not accumulating but are being transformed into insights. Part 9: The Philosophical Significance and Historical Context of Incredibism. In Part 9, we complete the exploration of Incredibism by emphasizing its role as a revolutionary human trait liberation art, fundamentally distinct from other art movements. Incredibism transcends traditional art logics by shifting the focus away from surrealism or conceptual art, instead representing the pure liberation of human expression and the unfolding of individuality through a direct interaction with personal traits and perception. This section focuses on the philosophical essence of Incredibism, its groundbreaking departure from existing forms of expression, and its potential to shape future thought through its focus on human traits and dimensional exploration. 1. Incredibism as human trait liberation art. Incredibism is founded on the principle of liberating human traits, unlocking the inherent individuality of each person and allowing that to be expressed in art without the limitations imposed by existing styles, social conventions, or trends. In this sense, Incredibism is not about fitting into a category but about self-discovery, personal freedom, and the celebration of unique human qualities. The core of Incredibism, unbound expression, freedom from external influence. Unlike traditional art movements that are influenced by societal or cultural trends, Incredibism stands as a completely independent form of expression. It is free from the influence of surrealism, expressionism, or any other historical movement. This self-reliance is the foundation of Incredibism's identity, a direct reflection of the artist's individualism and personal journey without being filtered through external expectations. Human traits as the canvas. Rather than focusing on abstract concepts or subconscious imagery, Incredibism deals with the concrete reality of human traits, each person's unique combination of characteristics, emotions, and experiences. Through this lens, art becomes a vehicle for the liberation of these traits, allowing for authentic expression that breaks free from any predefined artistic method or school of thought. 2. The philosophical core. Art as self-realization. Incredibism proposes a new form of art that is entirely rooted in self-realization. It is an artistic philosophy that allows individuals to recognize their unique identity and then liberate that identity through their creations. Art is a phenomenon of the self beyond expression. Incredibism posits that art is not just about the expression of an idea or emotion, it is about phenomenon itself, the occurrence of the self as it unfolds in the artistic process. The liberation of human traits through art represents the manifestation of self-awareness, a philosophical approach that goes beyond superficial expression. No constraints of logic. Incredibism liberates art from the constraints of traditional art logics. It is not tied to the principles of surrealism or other movements. Instead, it redefines the creation of art as an act of personal freedom, where the artist has full control over their own meaning and purpose. 3. Incredibism and dimensional art. One of the core innovations of Incredibism is its focus on dimensional exploration. While art historically operates within two-dimensional or three-dimensional spaces, Incredibism goes beyond this, seeking to break free of the dimensional boundaries of the physical world. Exploring beyond the third dimension, liberation from the visual, Incredibism's exploration of multidimensional art invites the viewer and artist to go beyond traditional visual boundaries. Incredibism watercolor techniques and creations like City the Face demonstrate how dimensional curiosity can transform art into something more than what is seen. It becomes something that is felt and understood across different planes of thought. Language and phenomena. Incredibism's use of language as a dimension within art is a groundbreaking innovation. Through techniques like linguistic rotational masks, Incredibism fuses linguistics and dimensional expression, exploring the unseen realms of phenomena that exist within language itself. This unique approach allows Incredibism to extend the viewer's perceptual capacity beyond the surface level of the artwork. 4. A new paradigm for artistic creation and self-liberation. Incredibism stands apart from any other art form because it is not just a style or a movement, it is an entirely new paradigm for human expression. By focusing on the liberation of individual traits and dimensional awareness, Incredibism encourages artists and viewers alike to break free from societal norms and creative boundaries. Art as a tool for human development, unlocking individual potential. The ultimate goal of Incredibism is to enable individuals to discover and unlock their own unique creative potential. By removing the constraints of external trends and embracing personal freedom, Incredibism serves as a pathway for artists to explore the depths of their own traits, skills, and philosophies. Self-discovery through art. Incredibism offers a framework for self-discovery through artistic practice. It encourages individuals to reflect on their own identity, their role in society, and their place within the universe. In this sense, Incredibism becomes not only an artistic method but a life philosophy that elevates the importance of personal truth and self-awareness. 5. Incredibism as the future of human creativity. As we stand at the crossroads of technological advancement, global change, and cultural evolution, Incredibism offers a path forward for human creativity. It presents a new direction where individuals are encouraged to explore their innate traits and dimensions without restriction. A new vision of the future AI and human trait liberation. Incredibism embraces the possibility of integrating artificial intelligence into the creative process but makes clear that only human traits, expressed through liberation art, can bring true originality and creativity. While AI may contribute to the process, it can never replace the human essence that drives Incredibism. Reshaping perception in the metaverse. Incredibism is uniquely poised to thrive within virtual worlds and the metaverse, where dimensions and spaces are no longer confined to the physical. Through creations like City the Face and Chef Earther, Incredibism will expand the possibilities of how we experience art and reality in a virtual context, further liberating human traits and expanding the scope of creative expression. Conclusion. Incredibism as the foundation of a new creative era. Incredibism is not just another art form, it is the foundation of a new creative philosophy that prioritizes the liberation of human traits and dimensional exploration. By breaking free from the constraints of traditional art logics, Incredibism opens the door for individuals to explore the depths of their identity, their perceptions, and their existence through art. It offers a new vision for the future, one where creativity, self-expression, and self-liberation are the driving forces behind the next chapter of human progress. Incredibism reminds us that art is not about following trends or adhering to established rules, it is about finding truth, freedom, and liberation through the unique expression of oneself. As we move forward, Incredibism will continue to inspire artists, creators, and thinkers to look beyond the surface and discover the true essence of art within themselves. Part 10. Final Reflection. Incredibism as a revolutionary art form. Incredibism stands as a groundbreaking departure from traditional art forms, challenging the limitations of conventional artistic expression. It transcends mere visual representation, embodying a philosophy where human trait liberation is at the core, and dimensional boundaries are explored with depth and precision. Unlike art movements that are confined to specific techniques or periods, Incredibism breaks free from these constraints by focusing on the fusion of disciplines and the expression of the individual's personal truth. This fusion of art, science, architecture, language, and human emotion forms a truly multidimensional approach, pushing the boundaries of what art can be. Impact on art, culture, and society. The influence of Incredibism reaches far beyond the canvas. It is a movement that speaks not only to the artist but to architects, designers, philosophers, and thinkers across various fields. Incredibism linguistic rotational masks, City the Face, and Finisari redefine the role of art in urban design, social reflection, and functional object creation. More than just an aesthetic exercise, Incredibism invites individuals to engage in deep self-reflection, considering their place in society and the broader world. By blending knowledge from various domains, such as mathematics, language, psychology, and human anatomy, Incredibism creates a new form of art that inspires personal growth, while challenging societal norms and pushing cultural boundaries. Future vision for Incredibism. Looking forward, the potential for Incredibism to continue evolving is boundless. This art form will not only grow in complexity but will also expand into new mediums, including virtual reality, AI integration, and architectural projects. Incredibism's future will see it seamlessly integrated into modern cities, redefining urban spaces and public art through projects like City the Face and Finisari. The commercialization of Incredibism, particularly through collectibles and interactive art experiences, will open the doors for wider public engagement. As technology advances, Incredibism will adapt, continuing to influence how art, technology, and human creativity converge in the digital and physical worlds. Incredibism's legacy. The legacy of Incredibism is one of empowerment, offering a path for individuals to explore their own creativity and identity without societal constraints. It emphasizes that art is not just expression, it is a phenomenon that invites participation and discovery. Incredibism encourages viewers and creators alike to engage with the world in new ways, to see art as a bridge between the known and unknown, the seen and unseen. Through its multidisciplinary approach, Incredibism will not only leave a mark on the art world but will also influence education, culture, and social structures for generations to come. Its core message, that art is a liberating force, capable of shaping both individuals and societies, ensures that Incredibism will endure as a pioneering movement, continually inspiring the future. #Incredibism.
Well, that was general thoughts about Incredibism and how I categorized Incredibism art and its philosophy at a moment. And from after part 9, I have given the examples in this section. I've given some of my artwork examples, Incredibism artwork examples, and its descriptions, and what I think, and how I came up with the artworks. So this is my first project ever, philosophically and logically designed as an Incredibism artwork. It's the Sign the Face project. I've started that long before 2018, but I consider my most official artwork project was the title Sign the Face New York, which is this one right here. This is the most official. I should say the official, most official. You will see the sign here, and I've been performing it since 1998. But well, here you go. This is descriptions about my first project, Sign the Face.
Making language throughout my life. Sign the Face, Vice Versa series. The Face Sign series I worked on in melancholic situations reflect personal experiences and emotions. Here are the detailed descriptions of each situation. 1. When money takes precedence over the law, this situation illustrates the conflict between immoral human actions and the struggle for survival. It raises the question of whether economic pressure drives people to break the law or if it is simply viewed as immoral behavior. 2. When regulations and rules cannot be followed due to incidents and timing, the inability to adhere to regulations and rules due to incidents and timing reflects the limitations of the law and individual circumstances. This situation questions whether breaking the law is inevitable or if the regulations are too shallow in their understanding. 3. When I suffer for the sake of others. This situation contemplates the balance between sacrificing oneself for others and vice versa. It raises questions about whose intentions are right and whether there is a way to avoid mutual harm while helping each other. Such themes serve as a foundation for creating emotionally profound works. By expressing these situations through art, the melancholy felt within them can be visually represented, evoking empathy in the audience and posing societal questions. #Incredibism.
This photograph is one of my watercolor series artwork called 4D, titled 4D number 1. The artwork titled 4D number 1 is a part of a broader 4D series, which includes 3D to the second plus 2D series, and 2D to the second plus 3D series. So I hope you enjoy.
The artwork titled *4D number 1* is part of a broader 4D series that exists for a specific reason. It stems from the artist's exploration of dimensions through Incredibism, particularly by analyzing watercolor paintings from their *3D*2 plus 2D series * and *2D*2 plus 3D series *. This series represents a new level of dimensional insight, which the artist has discovered and visualized through their own shadow, captured within photographs. The *4D series * marks the artist's intention to showcase these newly identified dimensions through their shadow and the medium of photography. My Incredibism series explores the intersection of art, shadow and mathematics through an evolving equation: 3D*2 plus 2D equals 4D equals 2D*2 plus 3D. Each piece in the series, from 3D*2 plus 2D to 2D*2 plus 3D, is crafted using watercolor and incorporates real shading from the light, symbolizing the interaction of dimension and perception. Every fifth work in the series, titled 4D, serves as a homage, combining the previous pieces into a clear and profound interpretation. My art delves into the balance between uncertainty and certainty, form and erasure, creating a visual journey that pushes the boundaries of traditional expression. If future generations fail to discover their own unique phenomena, they may end up relying solely on past discoveries and interpretations. While contemplating and reflecting on the achievements of the past holds significant value, if people remain stuck in that cycle, innovation and new ideas could fade, leaving behind only repetitive patterns. The discovery of one's own unique phenomenon is the key driving force that will allow future humanity to evolve and progress. Respecting and learning from the past is important, but using it as a foundation to find and express one's originality is what truly unlocks the infinite potential and value of life. Poem title: Gift. The morning shade of your own being holds greater value than the sunrise. People enlighten themselves through their failures, just as your shadow will always remain with you. Whenever you feel engulfed in darkness, rise early in the morning, embrace the horizon, and remind yourself, yes, I will never give up because I am precious. Poem title: Dark capitalism commodifies connections, turning relationships into products. To be sold, they must be beautiful, polished to perfection. Under the shadow of capitalism, these bonds are no longer pure, they are named relationships, but they are mere reflections of what they once were. My Incredibism watercolor series is created using ink rather than traditional watercolor paints or pens. I refer to it as a watercolor paint series because the name aligns perfectly with its intended art. One of the profound realizations I've encountered while practicing Incredibism is the idea that the world we live in might be nothing more than a lingering afterimage of a higher dimensional reality. Our reality could merely be a shadow or reflection of a far greater existence, and this concept resonates deeply with the multidimensional philosophy and artistic vision of Incredibism. Just as an afterimage continuously shifts and evolves over time, our experience of the world may be fleeting fragments of a higher dimensional essence. Through this artistic journey, I seek to visualize the traces of these unseen dimensions, exploring the deeper meanings embedded within, and shaping a new vision of reality beyond our perceived boundaries. I have already built my own artistic world, and within it, a universe has emerged. My imagination and thoughts are generated and discovered within this realm. How incredible it is, this phenomenon of constructing a perspective that encompasses all worlds. The birth of infinite meaning through art will undoubtedly secure a profound place in the history of art. #Incredibism.
And now our project is titled New York. The sign, it's my actual New York State driver license. I've signed with my artwork, signed a face in here to be a symbol for me to have it recognized my Incredibism artwork as an official art movement. I hope you enjoy the introduction. Thank you.
Title: New York. The artwork titled 4D Number 1 is part of a broader 4D series that exists for a specific reason. It stems from the artist's exploration of dimensions through Incredibism, particularly by analyzing watercolor paintings from their 3D 2 plus 2D series and 2D 2 plus 3D series. This series represents a new level of dimensional insight, which the artist has discovered and visualized through their own shadow, captured within photographs. The 4D series marks the artist's intention to showcase these newly identified dimensions through their shadow and the medium of photography. My Incredibism series explores the intersection of art, shadow, and mathematics through an evolving equation: 3D 2 plus 2D equals 4D equals 2D 2 plus 3D. Each piece in the series, from 3D 2 plus 2D to 2D 2 plus 3D, is crafted using watercolor and incorporates real shading from the light, symbolizing the interaction of dimension and perception. Every fifth work in the series, titled 4D, serves as a homage, combining the previous pieces into a clear and profound interpretation. My art delves into the balance between uncertainty and certainty, form and erasure, creating a visual journey that pushes the boundaries of traditional expression. If future generations fail to discover their own unique phenomena, they may end up relying solely on past discoveries and interpretations. While contemplating and reflecting on the achievements of the past holds significant value, if people remain stuck in that cycle, innovation and new ideas could fade, leaving behind only repetitive patterns. The discovery of one's own unique phenomenon is the key driving force that will allow future humanity to evolve and progress. Respecting and learning from the past is important, but using it as a foundation to find and express one's originality is what truly unlocks the infinite potential and value of life. Poem title: Gift. The morning shade of your own being holds greater value than the sunrise. People enlighten themselves through their failures, just as your shadow will always remain with you. Whenever you feel engulfed in darkness, rise early in the morning, embrace the horizon, and remind yourself, yes, I will never give up because I am precious. Poem title: Dark Capitalism commodifies connections, turning relationships into products. To be sold, they must be beautiful, polished to perfection. Under the shadow of capitalism, these bonds are no longer pure. They are named relationships, but they are mere reflections of what they once were. My Incredibism watercolor series is created using ink rather than traditional watercolor paints or pens. I refer to it as a watercolor paint series because the name aligns perfectly with its intended art. One of the profound realizations I've encountered while practicing Incredibism is the idea that the world we live in might be nothing more than a lingering afterimage of a higher dimensional reality. Our reality could merely be a shadow or reflection of a far greater existence, and this concept resonates deeply with the multidimensional philosophy and artistic vision of Incredibism. Just as an afterimage continuously shifts and evolves over time, our experience of the world may be fleeting fragments of a higher dimensional essence. Through this artistic journey, I seek to visualize the traces of these unseen dimensions, exploring the deeper meanings embedded within, and shaping a new vision of reality beyond our perceived boundaries. I have already built my own artistic world, and within it, a universe has emerged. My imagination and thoughts are generated and discovered within this realm. How incredible it is, this phenomenon of constructing a perspective that encompasses all worlds. The birth of infinite meaning through art will undoubtedly secure a profound place in the history of art. #Incredibism.
So, as you can see from the how many artwork example was it? The three artwork examples. Most of my artwork examples comes with poems and narratives and the paragraphs, introduction to the general idea of how I came up with the artworks, and while I was creating it, thoughts while I was creating it, the artworks. So here's the another one, titled Van Gogh, and
Title: Van Gogh Capitalism can be seen as humanity's vaccine, a force designed to stimulate growth, resilience, and adaptability within society. However, like a potent medicine, it requires a deep, sophisticated understanding, grounded in philosophy, ethics, and careful measurement, to harness its benefits effectively. Without this nuanced approach, capitalism, much like an unchecked vaccine, can lead to unintended consequences, creating harmful imbalances, perpetuating cycles of instability, and imposing long-term, sometimes irreversible, side effects.
I personally highly go against leadership with the lack of understanding in what the capitalism is. I believe that capitalism really acquires a deep dive or sophisticated study into how to generate profit from it. Without it, it's just dominance in dictatorship and economy dictatorship, and I that's my personal opinion about the Incredibism, seeking to define the capitalism. And the title Van Gogh, my artwork, was generated due to this my mundane thought. Okay. I've made 3 different pieces of Van Gogh photograph.
Title: Van Gogh AI must be harnessed to align humanity with the rhythms of nature, guiding us toward an evolved state of coexistence with the environment. Humanity's evolution should embrace the mastery of natural dimensions, adapting with insight and respect. Time, resources, knowledge, and power must be used wisely, directed toward progress and growth, not squandered on paths of decline. #Incredibism.
This is my final piece of photograph titled Van Gogh. Here you go.
Title: Van Gogh Liberal Democracy is a great ideal, built on the values of freedom and the dignity of individuals. However, it has led to an acceptance and even glorification of hyper-individualism, unchecked capitalism, and the mass commercialization of desire, pushing people to deify their own existence. This mindset views the potential destruction of Earth not as an inevitability, but as a choice. It's crucial to recognize that not everyone on this planet embraces the values of liberal democracy. Ultimately, the forces driven by capital, which liberal democracy has spawned, seem willing to risk the planet's demise for profit. The hypergrowth of internal populations and migration flows, originally intended to maintain the freedom and individualism at the core of democracy, now also negatively impact those who oppose these ideals. This situation is fostering conflict and signals a future lacking harmony, a future that leads not to sustainable coexistence, but to mutual destruction. Liberal democracy was originally meant to foster a brighter future by promoting individual freedom, the pursuit of knowledge, and the discovery of new insights. However, it has increasingly veered into a model where the negative aspects of individualism and capitalism dominate. Prioritizing individual convenience and the profit margins of organizations, this shift places disproportionate focus on global capital equilibrium, often aligning solely with the interests of the wealthy and powerful. As a result, the balance needed to foster innovation, growth, and a knowledge-based society that benefits all has been eroded under the emphasis on capital efficiency. This trend has ultimately contributed to creating a society where even opposing political ideologies resort to justifying their actions through self-interest, allowing right-wing and self-serving perspectives to become rationalized in pursuit of convenience and power. #Incredibism.
Now this is my card project. Sign the face. I will probably integrate this cardboard game into my actual linguistic rotational mask incorporated game yeah, that's my plan at the moment. I've been trying to think how to incorporate game mechanics into my Incredibism artworks. This is just a few of my sign the face card art project.
My Incredibism art is the first in the world to successfully interpret, both visually and philosophically, the infinite and unknown realms of global thought that we intuitively approach. If one cannot interpret the transformation of a face through points, lines, and planes at least to the level of Incredibism, they should refrain from claiming their work as an interpretation of dimensions. My work, though simple and robust in its form, reveals more than 6 distinct characteristics within its face. A dimension appears to fulfill the condition of P equals NP, yet it operates in a distinct manner. P equals NP fulfills its purpose, yet it behaves in a unique and distinct way. I have named the phenomenon of dimensions, approached from the practical aspects of language, as Incredibism, representing a new form of artistic architecture. To the citizens who experience and appreciate my art, I aim to convey the meaning of Incredibism with more precision and delicacy, enriching their understanding and connection to this unique artistic vision. To achieve this, I have articulated and shared my experiences clearly, integrating AI-generated artworks into my own creations. Through Incredibism, I have realized my interpretation of the coexistence between the infinite and the finite. My journey continues as I embrace, evolve, and further develop the essence of Incredibism, constantly exploring its depth and possibilities.
Okay, that is it about quick introduction to my Incredibism art gallery, the Because Ttaemoon-e. In the next video, I'll go through all my artworks, all other categories. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a great day. And thank you so much again for listening to a long introduction to Incredibism, our gallery, the Because.